Big ass, I get that ooh, baby. Big ass, I get that ooh.
Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we get into just reviewing all things new, from hair to makeup. We get into it all. By the thumbnail you can tell we're doing another synthetic wig review, and today's synthetic wig review is going to be the Outre Everywhere Lace Front Bob wig. Listen, I am excited, super excited, beyond excited to do a bob wig. Ever since I got back into doing synthetic wig reviews, I have been looking for a good bob wig, but they're sold out everywhere. So this one was only $25, and typically I wait till the end to get into a price. But I just have to point that out, that this is one of the most affordable wigs that you can come across. I am going to be reviewing the color Cinnamon Spice. I wanted to do something different. Typically I like a classic black bob, but this time around I wanted to try a little bit of color. If you saw my previous video where I did my Miami inspired hair and a synthetic wig, you should check that out. But that is what inspired me to just keep on going with this color thing. So if you're interested in seeing how this wig looks, learning more details about it, seeing how I install it, then keep on watching.
Another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't.
All right, love, so this is how the wig came out. I don't know if this is obvious or not, but this is like day 2. When in the previous clips you all saw, that was like my first time like taking the wig out of the package and putting it on my head. This is actually my second time wearing it and styling and playing with it, because your girl was not feeling this unit at first. I was just like about to rip the wig off my head and throw it in the middle of the public, because I did not like how I originally put it on my head. I was just not feeling it. I was like, whatever. So let's get into this hair. I decided to just give this wig another try and style it a different way, because you really got to play with this wig. It really requires a lot of finessing, simply because it is like a T-part bob, so it has no like free part or free parting space. It is just simply in the middle, and it's not much that you can work with. Like, you really, with this wig, you gotta work with what you got. Okay, and so I had to actually pluck this part, and I know that in my previous videos I talk about how I don't feel like plucking because I normally don't have to, but in this one I was like, no, something needs to be done, because there just is not much parting space to make it look natural. Like, it was really looking real wiggy at first. I'm showing you guys a before and after. I had to do some plucking because it needed, I would have been here all day if I got it to the way that I really wanted it to, but something has to be done nonetheless. I hate to start off like that. I like to typically start off with positivity, but I just had to get it off my mind. So this wig, I was really giving Tyra Banks at first with this wig. Like, it was like all the way back on my forehead. I needed to bring it down some, like closer to my eyebrows. Like, that was necessary in order for this wig to look good. I had to tuck some. I chose to style it like this because that looked the best to me. I really didn't like it with the pre-cut like bang layers in it. I didn't like that. It just doesn't look natural. I know it's supposed to be a bob, and that's the whole intent behind this line, is with this everyday wear, it's supposed to look like a natural blowout, which I will say, like, even my dad was like, oh, did you get your hair done? And I'm like, fam, no, you know how to wear my real hair. To some people from a distance, it looks like it's real, you know, with this not being my natural hair color, this is in the color Cajun Spice, you know, this isn't my real hair. But anyhow, I will say, like, in terms of like its texture, it's that like kinky yucky texture. I like to call it kinky. The girls, the YouTube girls, the wig influencer girls like to call it the yucky texture, but I like this because it mimics that, like, that actual like 4C blown out hair. So I do like that about this wig, and that's why I chose this bob. It just, like, it takes a lot of finessing. I accidentally bent up a card, my bad. But like I said, this is Outre. It's everywhere hair, intent to be natural. As you can see on the stock card, it has, you can only style down the middle, and you know, depending on the way you comb it, you can comb the layers back, or you can do it kind of like how I did, tucking the layers behind the ear. Me personally, this felt like the best way to style it. It was more suitable for me and my needs. But there's just not very many ways to style. Like, you really have to finesse it to get it to your liking and stuff like that. So let's get into some of the things that the wig claims. So it says it has ear-to-ear HD lace. In my original clips, I tried to demonstrate that, and it was really comfortable in terms of like me cutting the lace. I didn't have any issues with that. I feel like this is one of my rare units that I actually cut the lace correctly. I will say though, one thing I didn't like is that it didn't come with a bunch of lace. And I know that, like, with synthetic wigs, like, you either have too much lace or I guess not enough lace. Some of the units I've reviewed recently has had hella lace. I've been like, this is a lot of lace, this is unnecessary, or just, you know, it's just right. I would rather have more lace because I was not confident in like how much I needed to cut, whereas having more lace gave me like that option to cut like a medium amount, and then I'm like, okay, I can see where I need to downsize some. So just not having that much lace was like, well, I might as well just glue the wig on as is. Easy goes with everything. Hairstyle, it could, depending. It's high heat resistant fiber. I did use my hot comb because you're gonna need your hot comb if you want this wig. Like, you're gonna need to like try to smooth down the part. To me, it looks a little bit like lumpy in the back, so it was really important for me to try to, you know, put as much heat to pack it down as possible. This is the shade Cinnamon Spice, if I haven't already articulated that. And I like the shade. The reason why I chose this shade is because it is very close to like that ginger color that's really popular. It's been, let's be real, like the ginger color has really been like popular like year round, but it's especially popular right now as we enter, well, as we are in the fall season. And I thought, you know, it'd be cute to just have like this nice little ginger color, and it's really giving more red than ginger. Well, is ginger reddish? It's giving like slightly more red, but I still think this is like a really nice color for the season. It's very on trend. And this is a bob wig, so I feel like this wig is gonna last me a pretty long time. This is one of the most affordable units that I have purchased. This wig was $25, and I got this from Wig Types. I also bought this wig in a natural color. I bought it in 1B, so maybe when I try the 1B color, I'll be more pleased with it. But I wanted to just do something different because I've been dying to get my hands on a bob, and I thought, why not try a color bob? Like, typically I like bobs because like I feel like they're the easiest way to convince somebody that it's your hair with. So that's why I wanted the bob. But what I'm not a big fan of is like the way the layers that's cut in it. I keep brushing everything to the front because if I let the hair like you know, kind of like go to the back. It does this crisscross thing, and I don't like that at all. I'm like, for me, a bob should just kind of be even all around, and this is not one of those units where it's even all around. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but I'm glad I did give this a second try. The first time that I tried it, the first time I put this on my head, I was giving very much so Tyra Banks, America's Next Top Model, learn from this, color and all. It was not giving what it was supposed to give. So I was like, no, I don't know, I'm gonna throw this wig away. I was like, no, I'm gonna give it one more try. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm staying until the routine is finished. I'm a part of this team, the synthetic wig team. So I'm gonna try my best to just do some finessing. So I felt like this is the best that I could do. If you like this wig and you wanna try it, everything will be linked down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Also, I want to say shout out to people who have been like just following me from my TikTok. I really appreciate you all for like not only showing me love on my TikTok, but actually following through and coming over to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you all. I think we're almost at 200, and that is a huge accomplishment because I was just at 100 maybe about a few months ago. So thank you all so much. I'm so happy we're growing this family. I have so much other exciting content coming. So if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe. Follow me on socials. We were just talking about TikTok, so go ahead and follow me on TikTok. Everything will be on the screen. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful and stay safe.